Hi, this is Karl with Concept 3. Recently, our crew hooked up with one of my favorite people in the industry, Scott Richter, also known as the Big Jackpot and the Raja. You see him all over YouTube, Patreon, Facebook, TikTok. He's a great slot influencer and a personal friend of mine. He tells us in this interview about his ideas around business and entrepreneurism and what he really feels about the gaming industry and playing slots at his level. So why don't you take a look? I got a lot out of the interview. I know you will too.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Koss with Concept 3. Welcome to another edition of C3 TV. We are live from IGA in San Diego, and we are so proud to be joined by Raja, otherwise known as the Big Jackpot. Raja, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good, enjoying your time so far?
Yeah, it's been a great show.
You know, watching you interact with all the people and all the fans, and I was with you at a casino the other night, I mean, the following is massive. Has it always been casino businesses for you, or, you know, what did you start off with? What were some of your first businesses?
So my first stuff way back in the day was vending machines, and then from vending machines I moved into hospitality doing restaurants, and then when I started my restaurants before I was 21, and when I turned 21 I opened my first bar. And
amazing.
Then, from the bars and restaurants I graduated into online advertising, and the internet came about in the early 2000s, and from there the rest has been history.
I love it. Speaking of history, what's some of the great business advice you have been given in your career?
I've had a few different mentors over the years that have given me a lot of stuff, but I think the best advice is you just have to be a person of your word. Whatever you say you're going to do it. And the other big thing I always have is always pay my bills on time. never make anyone wait, and always pay on time, and people will love you.
Is that what you would tell somebody if they came to you asking for critical business advice?
Yeah, is always be upfront. If you have any issues in business or stuff, 90% of partnerships, problems, everything in business is about money.
Yeah.
Just let somebody know. If you tell somebody, it's not a problem. If you wait until it gets really bad, it becomes a huge problem in business.
You obviously spent a lot of time in casinos as a slot influencer, known the worldwide, close to 1 million followers on your YouTube channel and social media. Talk about your first experiences in a casino.
Yeah, so my actual first experience, I started going to casinos when I was like 17, 18 years old. But you have to remember, not that I was breaking laws, but I probably was, but that was 35 years ago. And it was just a totally different world. This is, pre 9/11. I mean, nobody asked for IDs. Nobody cared what you did in the world.
Just give us the money.
Just give us the money. I mean, I don't even know if they had cameras in 30 years ago at a casino.
Right.
But it was a great time. I just started going at an early age. How I actually wound up in a casino was because we didn't have gambling in Colorado until I was actually 20. And that was just a $5 max bet. But I was doing the vending machine business, and a lot of the trade shows, every year their big show was in Vegas, so the distributor was like, you qualify, you bought enough vending machines from us. So it was at the Dunes Hotel. The show was at the convention center, but we stayed at the Dunes Hotel, and that's how I wound up in Vegas when I was like 17, 18 years old and gambling, because I was there. And also when I was younger, I weighed at one point like 300 pounds. So I looked a lot older. I mean, most people thought I was probably 50 already, but no, I looked a lot older. But yeah, that's how when I started gambling, and just a very young age. And one thing I've always been very cognizant about is never play with what I don't want to lose.
Very
and
smart.
Even to this day, and that's what I tell all my followers is, don't take to the casino anything you don't want to lose. Don't take with you. Only take what you want to give away.
I love it. Sage advice.
Yeah.